Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Take Flight Inspiration Challenge. This week is part 4 of our 4-part spring cleaning mission. And this week we are tackling our self-doubt as a thing that needs a little sprucing up, clearing out, and purging, if you will. So what I want you to do is, this one is easy this week, so you only actually need probably 10 minutes, carve out 10 minutes to do this one. And grab a piece of paper, napkin, whatever, your notebook, and sit down, and I want you to make a list of all the times that you can recall when you were right about something. So this is not intended to be an I told you so list. But rather, it's really a time for you to sort of sit and reflect on when were the times in my life when I had either a feeling about something, or when I kind of knew I wanted something and then it ended up being right or feeling like the right thing for me. Or when I took a leap or made a decision or took a risk, and it ended up kind of paying off in, whatever way that meant, just that things worked out, it ended up being fun, it felt good, it sort of took me in a direction with something that I wanted to be going. All of those things, the list can be very sort of subjective and personal to you, obviously, but really it's intended to be kind of an exercise in reminding yourself that if you listen to yourself, that you have a lot more sort of the answers than maybe you think you do. Because often we can feel like we need to look everywhere else, right, for everything we need. We have to go to Pinterest for ideas. We have to ask our best friend for advice. We have to, ask our loved ones for some support or encouragement because we're scared to do something. Whatever it is, we just tend to it's just really easy to get sort of caught up in looking to the outside world for everything that we need, when instead, by doing a little sort of purging of that clutter, we're able to kind of remind ourselves that we have a lot of what we need kind of going on the inside already. And in my notebook, I have a list, and I just call it signs, and I just kind of add to it on an ongoing basis where something happens where I'm oh, I feel really good about this. This feels like the right thing for me. I'm gonna make this decision right now, and then sort of later jot it down as a time when I really just kind of had that feeling and went with it. And it really helps to keep that clutter and the noise from the outside world kind of at bay a little bit, and just clear out that self-doubt, and really just be an ongoing reminder that if you can trust yourself, you have a lot of knowledge and knowing, and a lot of the answers going on already. So it's a little bit of a twist on the spring cleaning, but I think in order to get sort of some of that self-doubt out of the way and cleared out of your life, just making a list of the positives is a really great way to do that. So hopefully that is an activity that resonates with you. And again, like all of these things, if it sounds foreign or weird, what's the harm in trying it for 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes in your whole week, that's it. And if it works for you, it is definitely an exercise that you can repeat on an ongoing basis, or just kind of keep that running list like I do and add to it as you go. So have fun, and I will be in touch next week with something new.